That's fun. Alright. Hello, everyone. Today... Oh, hold on. I forgot my necklace. Now, let me go on ahead. Put this on. And I tug that back around. There we go. Yeah. Feels off center. Lovely. Okay. So, last time I documented, I was documenting my timeline class. Now, as you can see, I don't like this class. And when I open this up and scroll through, let's see, oh, there it is. This is why. Whew. That's a lot of stuff. So, what I plan to do this stream, hopefully, is go ahead and abstract this class as much as I can manage to. So, we'll see if this works. So first off, what I'm going to do is call that the beginning. And you know what? I'll go ahead and make that at the root level. That way I can more easily identify it. Okay. So... we'll call this initialization. And then we'll call this cursor code. This, meanwhile, is zoom code. So it looks like I did actually I did document the very basics. So that's good. Hey Strife, how you doing? Sure, I'll check Discord. Nah. My phone screen is polarized, or isn't polarized? I'm not sure. Either way, it's not gonna show up on the camera. And I don't really feel like opening Discord right now. But it is a picture of a shoe bill. Now, back in the day, I used to be a very, very angry person. And shoe bills always look angry. So it's good stuff. It was fitting. I'm still pretty angry on the inside. I just... Really, it showed up alright? That's surprising. I'm glad to hear it, though. So, that's the zoom code. Now, what I'm gonna do is unindent all of these, because something that this function does is a lot of things share the same variable. While I could make them all variables for the class as a whole, it's kind of iffy. Okay. So position gets defined, so we can. Nah, we'll keep my old comments in. So this should render the timeline frames base, I think. So this is going to be... I'm not actually sure. Is this the part that shows what we've selected? No, I think that's at the very end. Okay. Hi, Foxloaf. How you doing? You bored at work? Let's see, so these are rendering individual timeline frames. This will render the frame cells for each thing in the timeline, I think. Actually, I'm not sure. You know what? This is rendering individual timeline frame numbers. This renders the frame numbers. And this, I think, is timeline frame numbers base. I'm glad to hear it, Strife. That's what I'm trying to go for with these streams, you know? I'd like them to be relaxing. If I can give off even the slightest Mr. Rogers vibes, or the slightest Bob Ross vibes, then I feel like I've succeeded. That is true, background music does hard carry. So this is going to be the labels layer. Alright. Frame labels layer. Okay. I think that's the frame labels layer. Hey! Welcome, Ron Does Stuff. Ah, yeah, that is true, Strife. You know, Bob Ross has a very soft, calming voice, whereas my voice is a little more projected. It's a little more active. So I can go with a softer voice. I'll try to implement that. And we'll see how it goes. Individual frame labels. And this is the frame labels layer. Okay. So I'm gonna scroll up and add some documentation to this. Each layer has a horizontal layer section as well as a horizontal frames section. Each layer section is on the left side of the... It's like on the left side of the screen. I need to remember my mirror physics in my head. Actually, I can boot it up and show you. So each layer, like this labels layer, has this section, which we call the layer section, because it has the layer name, as do these. And they also have a frame section, and the frame section is the part with all the different frames. For example, the labels section will have, let me go to states and pull up an aerial, like neutral air. The labels section has a land keyframe where it sets the current label to land. That way I can jump to it programmatically. So I'm guessing I put this here to denote... I don't know why I put this here. Huh. Maybe this is the auto-cancel window? I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out eventually. So that's why we're here. Ooh, that's a lot of stuff. And I'll also do the order of rendering. So each layer section is on the left side of the screen and shows the layer names and visibility status. Each frames section occupies the rest of the screen and shows the keyframes. Things are rendered in order of 1 layer, 2. What's the second thing? 2 frames. Well, keyframes. 3 selected. I think that's how it works. And we'll say selected color. We'll say selection, because that's most accurate. That represents our selection. This. So now I'll go back down. These are the frame numbers. Frame labels. We'll say these are the frame labels keyframes. Huh. So this should be our hitboxes, aka this. This way we can just ignore our hitboxes if we only want to focus on the images. Nice. I like that. I'm proud of myself for making the tween system that I made back then, because you can see it rotates, and it feels really quite satisfying in game. We can go ahead and see, that's pretty nice. Because he rotates at a constant rate initially, but he actually slows down during this part. And he slows down using, I don't remember, a quadratic fade-out curve. I'm proud of that. I think I did an alright job. So this is going to be the expanded hitboxes, aka the grab boxes, attack boxes, hurt boxes, and anything else I make. These are the grab boxes and expanded grab boxes. You know, now that I'm actually looking at the commented code, I feel like I might have done a better job than I give myself credit for when commenting. Because this is understandable. This references screw this grab box in particular. And I remember that. I see that it means, hey, this is one specific grab box, aka a member in our iteration. So we then have our attack boxes and expanded attack boxes, and naturally our hurt boxes and expanded hurt boxes. Okay, that's reasonable code. That's pretty legible. Now I'm gonna go ahead and put on a new lo-fi track. As you can see, I've binged a lot of these. Let's see. Here we are. Daydreaming by Xander. That sounds nice. I like daydreaming. I do it a lot. You know, it's easy to dismiss daydreaming as a waste of time. But at the same time, daydreaming is often how you come up with ideas. For example, thinking about code you wrote. Is that daydreaming? If so, is that a waste of time? Why would it be? So these are therefore the... And while I'm at it, I'm going need to space these out again. There we go. Because this should make it a little more understandable. Whenever I think about my code, a lot of the times I'm daydreaming about it. I'm daydreaming about it working and how I would want it to work. And then whenever I succeed in making it work, I've achieved my daydream. I've achieved my dream, and I feel quite satisfied about it. So, these are the images specifically, and these are therefore the expanded images. And we'll space that out. Then this should be our right-click menu. Okay. Hey Ryan, the thumbnail has the Gabriel logo because it was made by Gabriel. Gabriel 0, or here I'll type it in the chat, Gabriel ZR0, pronounced Gabriel 0 though, made the thumbnail one day. Well, he didn't make it as a thumbnail, he made it as an anti-leak screen. And that was really nice of him. I appreciated that. So I went ahead and made that the thumbnail for this stream. I just kind of felt like it. Next time will probably be a different thumbnail. Okay, so then this code creates a minimum amount of layers equals 0. Equals 1. That way we don't have to worry about adding or removing, well, I should make an add button at some point. Well, that wasn't so bad. You know, when I took my time and just went through the code, nice and gentle, and then I edited the indentation of all the important comments, it wasn't so bad and I could do it. So it just kind of goes to show, if you take things one step at a time, they're a lot more manageable. Now, mind you, this specific class caused me to get burnt out last year. I was trying to add drag and drop layers so that I could move around layers without having to right-click and click move layer up, move layer down each time. Now, mind you, I don't mind the right-click method, but I know that drag and drop is huge quality of life for my users. So, I wanted to add it. But having to manage all of this code all at once was difficult. But now that I've made it a little more clear, I can take it one step at a time and hopefully not get burnt out again. So I wonder what the update layers function does. guessing it updates the left side of the screen with all the layers. Okay. I see how this works now. Updates all of the text input string/int. Actually, do we have any text input int arrays in here? I don't think we do. Text input string error instances. This updates all of the text input string instances with the current values for all of them. Includes undo/redo code for renaming. Okay, that's nice. Also adds to Actually, no, this isn't exactly accurate. It adds or removes. No, that's not right either. Okay, so it does update all of the text input string instances. Updates via removal and re-adding. Cool. That makes sense. Advances the frame by 1 using dot. Devances the frame by 1 using comma. Okay. And now we can comment the top bar. To do abstract to do refactor into program. We'll say this for the same thing. To do refactor into program. Okay, this should render and perform actions related to the top bar. We have the main menu bar. Okay. Initial pre-tick menu action. menu action. There we go. To do refactor to program. Opens the new fighter pop-up. Actually, I think this is fine here. We don't need to refactor that to program. Creates and returns a new Act Fighter instance with a given name. A feature that I would like to add is to do name change. Change link fighter name /ID. There we go. Opens packed fighter, opens a .ftr from a given fighter. No. Opens a .ftr and sets the current fighter. That's more accurate. Opens a recently opened .ftr. Opens the Windows file menu save dialog. Windows File Manager. Is that what it's called? File Explorer. There it is. File Explorer save dialog. Saves to the last. Saves and overwrites the currently loaded .ftr or opens save as. Runs SSBE with the current .ftr. Sets the test path using Windows File Explorer open dialog. Good. So that's the top bar. So this should be the user's save data. I wonder, are these the only things? I guess they are. The user's save data. The path to app data. Path to the user's save data in app data. Now, it's worth noting that userdata.json, I'm actually gonna bring up run type %appdata to open up this. Here it is, SSBE Fighter Builder. That's our userdata.json. I wonder what's in Fighter. Good, they're all deleted. Awesome. right, this is a project I'm working on. But we'll talk about it another time. So as you can see, let me open up JSON Beautifier. JSON Beautifier. So as you can see, the user data JSON is a raw JSON. Now something that a lot of programs do is they encrypt the JSON, or they compress it. That way the user can't directly modify it. So the question that I'm asking about that is, why do they do that? Why do you need to encrypt the JSON? I don't know. Until I find out, I don't think I'm going to encrypt the save data JSON. If a user wants to directly edit their save data, that's their prerogative. But as you can see, this is the path to our exe that we use to test, and this is the list of recently opened files. Thingy in the thing in the thingy McThing. We'll go ahead and delete that. What's up, Asui? How you doing? The paths to 10 recently opened files. Initializes user save data. Sets the test path. Adds a file to recently opened files. Moves a recently opened file to the front of the array. Saves the user's save data. So with that, I believe that we've fully documented both SSBE and SSBE Fighter Builder. And it's only been 40 minutes. I could end the stream now. We have accomplished everything we wanted to do. But I don't know. Let me go on my phone and check something out. Alright, third try. Third try's the charm. Could end the stream now. Zoinks. My volume was up. So apparently, I have two currently watching. I don't know. What do you guys think? Because my next task is going to be writing down every single to-do from SSBE and Fighter Builder all in one place so I can consult it later. Maybe I should go ahead and do that. I think that's what I'll do. So, you know, I'll just have that be off screen. Nothing there. What's in collections? I see. Nothing there either. To do. I still don't know what the Force Invisible things do. But I'll go ahead and delete that. I'll just have that be undocumented. To do? Nope. To do? Nothing there. We'll remove that. So, that's a thing that I need to do. So I'm going to copy that and paste it into my to-do list. And I'll actually save this to-do list. I'll go to Documents, GitHub. Actually, I have that right there. I'm good. We'll call this todo.md. So, to do refactor timeline. You know what? I'll just pull that up right here. That way you guys can see what I'm writing. Move frame to program. To do refactor timeline, move selected type to program. We'll just say timeline. And we'll say, there we go. Actually, what we can do is timeline. There we are. That's a good bit better. Move selected layer to program. Okay, so that's all the to-dos in timeline. Actually, I don't think fighter name has any external references. Yeah, I don't think it does. Cool. Nice. The name of the fighter in new. In the new pop-up. And the file path we should probably move that to the program class as well. So hashtag top bar refactor file path into program. We'll say move file path into program. Actually, I haven't gone through all the to-dos. Let's see. To-do recents. That's already a feature. Thanks, past me. So, general, or we'll just say fighter builder, change fighter name/ID. Perfect. Alright, those are all the to-dos for Fighter Builder. So we can close that. And we can go ahead. We'll close that as well. Howdy, Steel. I'm doing well. How are you doing? And we'll open SSBE. To do. We need to implement custom states. You know, at this point, so I've noticed that there's a little bug with my brain. Essentially, I can only hold so much in memory. When I'm programming, I load whatever I'm looking at into, we'll call it mid-term memory. Well, I know. I load it all into RAM. We'll say short-term memory is the cache and RAM is the RAM. So, when I'm programming, I load whatever I'm looking at into RAM. Thing is, my brain only unloads RAM later. It takes a while. It only unloads it when it knows it's not being used, and when I'm programming, it doesn't unload the things that I've been using to program. Essentially, my brain has a memory leaking problem. So that means I can only look at so much code before I stop being able to effectively look at it. So this is noteworthy. Because documentation requires you look at a lot of code back to back. Essentially, for documentation, you're loading as much as possible into RAM, so it's very inefficient. I can only get so much done before needing to quit. In this case, roughly 45 minutes worth of work. It's unfortunate, but at the same time, I understand that it's one of my, what's the word? Limitations. IRL memory leak moment, that's right. It's one of my limitations. And while it'd be nice to push myself further, I know that pushing myself beyond my limitations for too long burns myself out. So at this point, I'm going to close and I'm going to stop trying to program. Now's a good time to take a break. That's right, I'm a glass cannon. See, thing is, this isn't an IRL nerf. It's always been there. I'm just more cognizant of it. And I'm not trying to burn myself out. I'm trying to play the glass cannon without my glass breaking. Don't get hit. It's important to take note of your limitations. Because that's how you keep yourself healthy. You don't want to overwork yourself. It's taken me a while to realize that. Anyhow, I think I'ma call it. It's been a good stream. It's been short, but it's been sweet. You all have a great one. I'll see you all next time.